When a solitary man was questioned about his lack of friends, he responded by likening friendship to a precious diamond. He compared genuine friends to rare diamonds, emphasizing that many people pretend to be friends but are actually fake. He continued to explain that repeated mistakes in judging friendships might lead one to believe that true friends are non-existent, akin to real diamonds amidst a sea of imitations. Another individual contributed to the conversation, expressing the value and scarcity of genuine friends in life. He acknowledged that while a friend is someone to be cherished and appreciated, there are only a few friends that one can truly hold dear. The conversation turned to the topic of solitude, as someone shared their affinity for being alone. They described moments of traveling, eating, and sitting alone, expressing a preference for solitude. The speaker explained their reluctance to form new acquaintances, citing a desire to avoid disappointment and the challenges that come with interacting with people. An allegorical tale was mentioned, involving a boy and an apple tree. The boy used to spend time with the tree, playing on its branches, eating its apples, and seeking shade under its leaves. As the boy grew older, he visited the tree less frequently, drawn to new friends and interests. Despite the boy's infrequent visits, the apple tree remained steadfast in its belief in the power of honest and sincere friendship. Eventually, the boy returned to the apple tree in a distressed state, prompting the tree to inquire about his well-being. The boy revealed his sadness, questioning why he no longer played with the tree or swung on its branches as before. Envision the experience of being a king. "A king must possess wealth, a quality I lack," replied the boy sorrowfully. However, he was presented with a single opportunity: to gather and sell apples. This endeavor would grant him the funds to become a cherished and content friend once more. With determination, the boy harvested the apples, sold them, but curiously, he did not return to the patient apple tree that had awaited him for so long. Time passed, and eventually, the boy reappeared, but he carried a sense of discontentment with life. The apple tree questioned the delay in his return, sensing his absence deeply. The boy confided in the tree, expressing his troubles and aching for a family and a home. He questioned the significance of their friendship if he couldn't find a place to call his own. In response, the compassionate apple tree suggested the boy use its branches to build a home, an offer he accepted. Years went by, and the boy built a life, married, and experienced the joys of life. Yet, as time flowed, he returned to the tree once again, this time expressing weariness and a desire to escape. He yearned for a boat to sail away, seeking solitude, and voiced his uncertainty about obtaining one. The apple tree listened in somber silence as the man took drastic measures, chopping the trunk to create a boat. Without a second glance, the man departed, leaving behind the weathered stump that had been a steadfast friend. Seasons cycled, rain and sun nurtured the stump, which became a sanctuary for wildlife. Despite these changes, the stump felt a lingering emptiness, disconnected from the purpose it once held dear. Nevertheless, life persisted, and one day, a small green shoot emerged from the stump, blossoming into a young girl, breathing new life into the remnants of a once-enduring friendship. Amidst a vibrant and robust apple tree, a newfound vitality emerged. It rekindled its ability to relish each fresh day with renewed enthusiasm. However, on a particular day, a young boy approached the tree, extending a friendly greeting. The apple tree quivered, its branches trembling, yet it refrained from responding. Its faith in genuine and sincere friendship had waned, casting a shadow on its willingness to connect. The quote by George Carlin, a notable stand-up comedian, actor, writer, and American screenwriter, echoed the sentiment that within every cynical individual lies a disillusioned idealist. This remark suggested that perhaps the apple tree once stood as a beacon of friendship for someone else. A reference from The Vampire Diaries, in which Damon Salvatore acknowledged the difficulty of overcoming the pain and disappointment inflicted by certain people, was cited. The discourse posed a counterpoint, acknowledging that the challenge might not solely rest in detaching from such individuals, but in actually forgetting the instances that eroded one's trust in honest and heartfelt friendships. Empathy was extended towards those who lack companionship, as the narrative cautioned against hasty judgment. It highlighted the possibility that their isolation might be rooted in a history of being an apple tree, offering support and friendship, only to have faith shattered over time. This realization painted a poignant picture of the decline in belief in sincere and genuine connections, eliciting a sense of sadness. Ultimately, the presence of friends within a person's life symbolized a myriad of experiences that might have led to skepticism in trusting others. The theme addressed, which revolves around trust and sincerity in friendships, awakens a deep reflection on human relationships and the way in which past experiences can shape our attitudes and beliefs. The apple tree analogy used to illustrate the transformation from a confidant and trusted friend to a disbeliever and skeptic is especially powerful. We live in a complex world where interpersonal relationships play a crucial role in our journey. The idea that disillusionment and pain can erode faith in authentic and meaningful connections is painfully realistic. People who have been betrayed or hurt by friends in the past can often build emotional barriers to protect themselves from future disappointments. These barriers can result in a skeptical attitude towards new friendships, undermining the ability to trust and open up to others. However, it is vital to remember that the absence of friendships does not necessarily imply an inherently bad or hostile nature on the part of those who isolate themselves. Rather, it may be a reflection of past experiences that have led them to question the authenticity of human relationships. This reminds us of the importance of empathy and kindness when dealing with people who seem distant or isolated. The underlying message is a call for mutual understanding and openness to see beyond the surface. It could be argued that we all carry some form of apple tree in our past, times when our confidence was tested or when we faced disappointment. However, it is also possible to turn these experiences into opportunities for growth and learning, allowing new friendships to flourish. As we consider this subject, it's essential to remember that true and genuine friendships have the power to enrich our lives in unimaginable ways. Trust can be gradually restored through authentic connections, which are based on understanding, mutual respect, and patience. Therefore, in a world where human connections are so vital, we must strive to create a supportive and understanding environment where the apple tree can blossom again and new bonds can be forged.